welcome to FDN News. I'm Kaylee Hendrickson. 4 Good Samaritans rushed to the rescue earlier this week after a local man was thrown from a utility task vehicle in Huntington County. 73-year-old Jerry Landrum was driving on County Road 200 East, north of County Road 400 North, when he hit a ditch next to the road. Landrum was then thrown from the vehicle and pinned by his UTV. 4 local Good Samaritans were able to help lift the vehicle from Landrum in time for first responders. FDN could not reach Landrum or the Good Samaritans for this.
So a lot of times we think we know that we need to get them on a backboard
situation. Trey Kiefer with HU's nursing department walks you through the emergency procedure.
So a lot of times we think we know that we need to get them on a backboard or a C-collar, but we don't have those things and don't travel with those things. So a lot of times we just have to deal with what we have, just stabilizing their head and neck with our hands and just keeping them safe and talking to them. I think if anything, if we don't do anything at all, I think if we remain calm, if we talk to the person, tell them that help is on the way. You will be okay, and stay with them as long as the area is secure. They will have a much calmer effect. They won't be maybe as anxious, and their blood pressure might not go up because of the trauma, and they might be a little bit more calmer in that situation until the trained professionals, police, EMTs, fire, and those people can secure the area more, conduct maybe traffic redirection, and then provide first aid to that victim.
Landrum was taken to the Lutheran Hospital with rib and shoulder injuries as a result of the accident. We are unsure of his current condition. You may have noticed new bike kiosks around the city of Huntington. Last semester, professors prompted HU business class to create a new fitness outlet for students on campus. The university and Huntington community implemented the idea.
Our project was to create a fitness outlet on campus. We decided for our group that we wanted it to be a more of an outgoing aspect for the college. So we came up with an idea called Swipe and Bike, which is a bike share program which would have operated at different stations around the university instead of the town. So you can imagine my surprise when me and the rest of the people from my team returned and we found that the rideshare program had indeed been implemented on campus, but with no credit to us.
There are 3 bike kiosks around the Huntington community. The other 2 are located in downtown Huntington. Even with the Zagster bikes on campus, many still remain untouched. We are just a couple hours away from the invited dress rehearsal for HU Theater's department's play, Middletown. FDN Shelby Price joins us live from the Black Box Theater with more about their first show of the season.
Hi, I'm live here in the Black Box for a preview of Middletown, which premieres tonight at 7:30. We have senior theater major Kaylee Osterman here to answer a few questions that we have. So Kaylee, can you tell us a little bit about what Middletown is?
Middletown looks at the beauty and the pain in everyday life. It looks at people and the relationships that they have that can be very strange and beautiful, and the difference that one person can make.
Okay, and what do you play in this?
I am Mary Swanson, who is a young wife and a newcomer to the town.
And when and where can we see this play?
You can see it this weekend and next at 7:30 every night and 2 o'clock on the Saturdays.
All right, thank you so much for being our interviewer. Don't forget to come and check out the play this weekend and next. Reporting live from the Black Box, Shelby Price, FDN News.
The theater department isn't the only group bringing in the crowds. HU's soccer team brought the crowds to the Spocker Field.
You sure are right, Kaylee. The Foresters played yesterday versus the Ohio Christian University Trailblazers, and they ended up winning their game. And I'll tell you more about the game after the break. Yesterday, the Forsters took on the Ohio Christian University Trailblazers. Coming into the game, Huntington was looking to go 2-5-1 on the season. The Forsters started the game strong and came out with a lot of enthusiasm. Miguel de Souza made a nice move to set up Isaac Woost for the header. It flew past the keeper and to the back of the net. Huntington played great solid defense to give them a 1-0 lead at the half. Because Ty Sprout got a yellow card in the first half, Brady Gerke came in and started in the second half. Gerke went to work quickly as he scored a goal 1 minute into the half. As he broke away from the defenders in the 60th minute, he was able to score yet again. Things started to get chippy as a Trailblazer got a yellow card, but the Forsters were able to come out winning 3-0. Their next game is this Saturday at Indiana Wesleyan. The start time is 7 p.m. For the scores this past week for the Forsters, men's and women's golf played this Monday at the Spring Arbor University Fall Classic. They were both 4 out of 11 teams. The women's soccer played on Wednesday versus Manchester at home, and they won 4-3. Men's tennis played this past Tuesday at IWU, and they lost 6-3. Women's tennis played also this past Monday versus Marion here at home, and they lost 7-2. Now to look forward to this week, men's soccer is going to play this Saturday at Indiana Wesleyan, like I said, at 7 p.m. And also men's and women's golf have a tournament this Friday and Saturday at the St. Francis Fall Invitational. Starting times are at 1 p.m. and 8:30 a.m. Women's soccer they have a game this Saturday versus Goshen College here at home at 2 p.m. Men's and women's tennis have a game this Thursday versus Goshen here at home, and the start time is at 4:30.
And looking into this weekend's weather, you can expect a high of 86 degrees with a low of 63 degrees on Friday. On Saturday, you can look forward to a high of 84 degrees with a low of 60 degrees.
And closing out this week, the high will be 83 degrees and the low will be 62 degrees.
Well, that's all we have for you in this installment of FDN News.
Remember, you can always check us out at forsterdigital.net and follow us on Twitter at FDN_news.
Have a great night.